welcome to the TMC Newsroom. Thanks for watching. My name is Rich Tarani. We are in San Jose this week, and on our program is Julien Signes, who's the president and CEO of Envivio. Julien, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
So you want to give us an overview of your company, please?
Yes, sure. So Envivio, we make infrastructure for video processing, encoding, transcoding for operators to deploy video services to any device. That means deploying video to the iPhone, to the iPad, to your HD set, all together in one network solution.
Now, in terms of growth and adoption, I would imagine that these are pretty interesting times because there's a lot of movement towards video evolution onto IP.
Absolutely, onto IP and onto new devices. So we see new devices such as the iPhone and the iPad and the new smartphones and new PCs that are very, video is a big part of the consumer attraction to these devices. Video can be consumed effectively over the IP networks and those devices. So this is a big component of our success. Combining with the content owners and the network operators, understanding the need for consumers to see the television across these networks and devices makes a very exciting time for us.
Now, as the proliferation of devices takes place, and your goal is kind of being the middleware of making sure that the content displays, how do you have to change your business? Are you monitoring the devices more carefully? Are you just focusing on a few open standards? How do you do it?
Well, we have to be aware of all the new evolutions of protocols, video codecs. So our company promise is that we will deliver video in the optimal way on any network and any device. We spend a lot of time monitoring the new devices, the new protocols, spending time on with technology partners such as Microsoft or Apple or Adobe, spending time with the new devices like an iPad. And if you look at our track record, we've announced iPad streaming the day the iPad was launched in the US. We announced iPhone support when OS 3 came out with video streaming. So we are always on top of the technology to enable our operators and content owners to enable them to deploy the video to those devices.
And that's really the name of the game, to make sure that you're taking advantage of all the endpoints early, right?
Absolutely, because our customers want to maximize the exposure of their video services. And consumers want to consume their video wherever they are on whatever device they have. And from that premise, our company enables the video transformation, encoding, transcoding, network adaptation to be optimally displayed on that device.
Now, in terms of worldwide adoption, are you seeing any trends in terms of some parts of the world being more eager to work with you than others?
Absolutely. In the last 5 years, Europe and Asia have been ahead of the curve in terms of mobile consumption in particular, as well as broadband consumption, such as IPTV application for telecom operators. But in the last 18 months, we see a lot more traction in the US. So we see all the big MSOs and network operators wanting to offer television services beyond the television. So there's a lot of projects ongoing, not yet huge consumer adoption or yet launch of those services. But in the next 18 months, we should see a big revolution in terms of how consumers consume their TV, including from the major MSOs and network operators here.
So we're really on the verge of just something big happening, right? Just continuing this explosion, but really much bigger.
Absolutely, because so far, so-called over-the-top has been available through the PC as a YouTube or Hulu experience. I think what's going to happen in the next 18 months is going to be more like YouTube and Hulu, increasing the quality and the user experience. And we play a role in that, in providing the infrastructure for that. But you will see also the network operators and professional content providers going as well through these devices, through the cable networks, through the wireless networks, through the telecom broadband networks. And so I think, in short, television will be available anywhere and anytime, which is what we believe in and what we enable through our technology.
And that's common sense, right? Just that every device will have, I mean, it has to happen.
Absolutely, and that revolution is happening. It's really television is coming out of the television, if you want.
Sure.
Television used to be in your living room through a cable, for the most part in this country. It's going to come through a variety of IP-enabled networks to a variety of devices. And we want to have a solution that enables that very easily, the transition very easily for our network and content operators.
So what's next?
Well, I think next is more of the same. Better quality, so more bandwidth, better screens, better devices. So I think what's next is higher quality content through more devices, through more networks. So from the consumer's perspective, I think we'll get a point where I can get my content wherever I am on my device, which I think will be a very good paradigm for the end users.
Agreed. I'm very excited to see that world, and good luck making it happen.
Thank you.